the Tesla Semi will go 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
The Tesla semi-truck will render all other semis obsolete. The Tesla Semi is an all-electric battery-powered Class 8 semi-truck, the production for which is set for 2021. And it's predicted to be the future of trucks. Tesla production never really disappoints, right? Stay tuned to find out why it will render all other semi-trucks obsolete and will most likely dominate the trucking industry. Operating cost. One of the many notable promises made by Tesla at the unveiling of the electric Tesla Semi was the extra $1 the driver would make every 5 miles they drive. Spectators were worried the prices would be extremely high for the models that would be released by Elon Musk. But surprisingly, they weren't as high as expected, and in addition to this, they worried that the battery, even if not too costly, might be so big and heavy that it takes up a lot of cargo space. Tesla, however, announced that the Semi will have operational costs of $1.26 per mile, versus 1.51% for a typical diesel tractor, which means 16.6% savings. Each truck and trailer combination would weigh around 80,000 pounds when it would be fully loaded, and would run a daily 100-mile route at an average speed of 60 miles per hour. Diesel fuel for the calculation was figured at $2.50 a gallon, versus 7 cents a kilowatt hour for electricity to charge the Semi. And Musk even added that Tesla will guarantee this and will help provide a charging network for the trucks that use renewable energy.
This event possible and ensuring the success of Tesla.
Autonomy. A key aim at Tesla is to produce vehicles that can operate autonomously, and the same goes for the Tesla Semi. The vehicle is equipped with a dedicated convoy mode that allows multiple trucks to be led by a lead crewed vehicle. While this may not make the trucks fully autonomous, it definitely makes transporting large amounts of goods easier. This feature will be extremely important for business owners who are looking to reduce transportation costs. It must also be noted that Tesla is working towards level 5 autonomy as well, which means that its vehicles will be able to navigate without a driver. This would help with transportation, especially given the decrease in the number of truck drivers, which makes things difficult for many businesses. The California Department of Motor Vehicles, though, does not allow vehicles in excess of 10,000 pounds of gross weight to operate in fully autonomous mode on public roads, even with a safety driver in position to take control if necessary, which might act as a hindrance with the vehicle testing, but I bet Elon Musk will find some way around it.
I hope you like what you see.
Batteries. Tesla's batteries are industry-leading, with auto experts that are the best in the field, such as Sandy Munro. Their battery technology has been known to be superior to that of others. For instance, its flagship vehicles, the Model S sedan and Model X SUV, can draw out far more range than a rival vehicle, such as the Audi e-tron, from a battery pack almost similar in size. While Tesla hasn't disclosed battery capacities for the two versions, it did state that it aims for something under 2 kilowatt-hours of capacity per mile of range. That means the 300-mile version is likely to have a roughly 500 kilowatt battery pack, while the 500 to 600-mile version's battery should come in at around 900 to 1,100 kilowatts. There is barely any doubt about the fact that Tesla is one of the world's premier battery makers, and the reflection of this expertise will definitely be visible in the Semi. This aspect of batteries can actually be a game changer for the Semi because it can make all the difference, given how the characteristics of its battery pack, such as cell density, is likely to have an impact directly on the Semi's capabilities and price.
Tesla has been particularly careful about the ad hoc setup.
Charging network. The mega charger system in the works for the Semi will hopefully live up to the hype of the supercharger network. This charging system is expected to provide rapid charging services that are affordable for vehicle owners. This could be a very vital point for the company to hit because fleet owners will most definitely prefer to recharge their vehicles at the lowest cost possible. Elon Musk hinted that there would be 300-minute charging sessions for the Class 8 truck, which would add around 400 miles of range. All Tesla Semi customers will be installing the megachargers at their fleet centers. Manufacturing scale. The company does have a lot of experience in mass production of electric vehicles, but in this specific case, Tesla needs to breach the mass market, which would require them to match the production rate of veterans in the auto market. And an added aspect that will help Tesla do this is the electric truck's Model 3 components. It turns out that the door handles and the twin infotainment displays in the vehicle are also derived from the Model 3, among other things. This will help Tesla to ramp up the Semi's production in a rapid manner, since a lot of the parts will be those that have been in use for quite some time.
Elon Musk said that the system will automatically keep this from happening and make it impossible in the Tesla Semi.
Business model. Apart from all these things though, the one that definitely sets Tesla apart and counts as its biggest strength is its business model, that allows customers to purchase the electric vehicle directly from the company itself. And given the greater likelihood of wear and tear of the semi while on the road, having a direct communication line to the company will allow customers to easily convey their concerns and reach solutions much quicker than when there's a middleman involved. Effect on employees. If semi-trucks become entirely autonomous, as proposed and planned by Elon Musk, who wants to revolutionize the trucking industry, it could be good for employees as well. While there is a negative implication of lost jobs because there would no longer be a need for truck drivers, it must, however, be addressed that this was not a good job to begin with. Taking drivers out of the seat is bad for employees, but good for the earth, and, well, for the employees as well. Truck driving is known to be a pretty rough career that doesn't pay very well either, and requires tough conditions to work in. If a robot could take over the job of driving 36 hours at a time, more families could spend time together. These people would need a job to bring home food though, so a good and sensible addition to the job market can be to replace truck driving jobs to office jobs, in which those experienced drivers can instead monitor the trucks from an office to ensure safety on roads. If there's anyone who can make all of this happen, it's Elon Musk. And that is exactly why the Tesla Semi can emerge victorious in this race.
It's already the factory that produces the most battery of any factories on the planet.
Tesla's president of Automotive. A key advantage that will help Tesla against competitors is their president of Automotive, Jerome Guillen, who was previously the general manager of new product development in Freightliner LLC. While he was employed there, Guillen was in Daimler's trucking division and oversaw the development of a new generation of Class 8 trucks. This experience will help Tesla and be a priceless trump card that will enable them to devise better competitive strategies to dominate the trucking industry.
So this is the heartbeat of Tesla.
Absolutely, yeah.
Conclusion. With that said though, the Tesla Semi is definitely not without tough competition. Most major truck makers such as Daimler, PACCAR, Volvo, Volkswagen, and China's BYD are developing electric heavy trucks of their own. Additionally, Arizona-based startup Nikola Motors and industry giant Toyota both are also developing fuel cell electric cars that use hydrogen fuel cells rather than grid-charged batteries to produce the power for their electric motors. People are also skeptical of Tesla's success in this particular market, which meant that some of the transport companies, such as Werner Enterprises Incorporated, YRC Worldwide Incorporated, Taseki Incorporated, and Old Dominion Freightline, held off on pre-orders of the Tesla for now, because they had doubts about the Semi's proposed recharge time, range, price, and payload capabilities. Currently, the segment is populated by veterans such as Daimler and its Freightliner brand. However, the Tesla Semi can perform very well in the long haul. There has been a change in the market as the COVID-19 pandemic began, which was certainly not good for the auto industry as a whole. And the demand for trucks plummeted 55% due to the effects of the virus. Amid such drastic effects, though, a resulting impact can be the expedited emergence of electric trucks, which are not dependent on oil and are friendlier to the environment, turning out to be more advantageous for electric car manufacturers such as Tesla. Innovative technology is something that only Tesla has vast experience in. Owing to its genius CEO, Elon Musk, and the fight for tomorrow's trucking market is more likely to involve such innovations in technology that might be a little too foreign for companies like Daimler and its Freightliner brand. This makes it even more possible for the Tesla Semi to not only gain more recognition amongst the relevant buyers, but also achieve greater market concentration and render other semi-trucks obsolete.